afternoon. My dad is the headmaster of Myddelton College and was planning to speak to you this afternoon about the school. However, I thought differently. I'm the Myddeltonian. I am a student experiencing what school life is really like at Myddelton, and therefore, I thought I could share ideas with you from my perspective. I am Phoebe Allman. I am 11 years old and I am proud of my school. My dream is to go to university to read archaeology, and I strongly believe that Myddelton will help me to achieve this goal. Why? Well, there are two key reasons that I believe make Myddelton special. Firstly, my school is small and therefore offers a personalised package that is unique to me. My potential is huge, as is everyone's. But the key to unlocking that potential is recognising it and taking responsibility for it. At age 11, this is a big thing. But because Myddelton is a small and special community, I can be supported on my journey in a way that larger schools cannot do. All of my teachers know me, not just my name, but my ambitions, my dreams, my hopes for my future. They know my interests, my hobbies, my friends and my strengths. All of the staff at Myddelton, from the librarian to the sports coach, from my music tutor to the head of house, know that archaeology is my passion and will talk to me about how I can achieve my potential. Myddelton has opened doors for me that otherwise would have remained closed. Since joining Myddelton, I have been completely included in every opportunity the school has to offer, which leads me to the second key reason why I believe Myddelton is very special. Myddelton embraces the phrase, "Imagine what you would try to do if you knew you could not fail." This goes hand in hand with the school being small and inclusive. This small inclusive environment is perfect to test this positive mindset and to try to stretch our potential and possibilities even further than we thought possible. Since starting Myddelton in Year 5, I have been supported and encouraged to try, to trust, and to triumph. To try new things, to trust that failure may lead to a bigger success, and to triumph in the end. In Year 5, I started playing the piano. I am now a grade 4 pianist and still learning. In Year 6, I showed an interest in horse riding, and I am now part of their award-winning equestrian team. Since starting in Year 7 in September, I showed an interest in sign language, and I am now exploring possibilities in taking a formal qualification which will enable me to work with people in my community. My small, inclusive, and positive mindset school is helping to shape the very best person I can be. Furthermore, I am not doing it alone. All of the staff and students know me. I know them, and we can all share in each other's journey. I would like to finish by telling you what I did and the opportunities I had in the last 5 days of school before I flew to Hong Kong for the holidays. Aside from a full academic curriculum, I had a music tutorial with the boarding house master, 2 horse riding lessons with the school instructor, took part in an inter-house volleyball competition and was selected and took part in a cross-country fixture with a sports coach. I played chess with the librarian and my friends, had a conversation in Spanish with my language teacher over lunch, attended a sign language class with my form tutor, and more importantly, joined the whole school in making a music video to support friends in the school community who have friends and family affected by the recent earthquake in Turkey and Syria, proving that if something happens to one student at Myddelton, it happens to us all. We are a team, staff and students alike. This is how I know that I will become an archaeologist, because it isn't just me trying to reach this goal. I have a whole school trying to reach it with me. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoebe. And it's nice to have the opportunity for her to give her perspective as a student in the school herself, just joining senior school in September. I just want to talk a little bit about the different types of education that is important in trying to achieve that goal of securing a place at a top university. And there are 5 key aspects of the education that we offer here, and each of them play a big part in that end goal, which is securing a place at a top university. The first is the pathway, and having a tailored academic curriculum that even if students have a fantastic ability, we need to make sure we consider the other aspects. And the word that I want to use is fellowship, because I think that is the absolute key thing. Understanding each other, understanding what actually works in an environment where you might be put to your test or in terms of your resilience, really pushed to the barriers. So having a tailored academic curriculum, making sure that you have a pathway to follow. And if a student joins us, the sooner they can join us, the easier that is for the pathway. So Phoebe being in year 7, we already know that her ambition is to be an archaeologist. So if we can enhance that journey throughout what she does, then clearly we're going to help her fulfill her dream. If she joins us in the 6th form, naturally that's going to be fine, but not as easy as if she joined us in year 10 or even year 7. So the sooner someone can join the school, the easier it is for us to secure their dream. I just want to talk a little bit about somebody called Chris, who joined us in year 10. Chris heard of the school, the reputation, he works incredibly hard, and he knew that there were 5 parts of Myddelton College that made it very special. The academic results at GCSE and A-level being good, the welcoming reputation we have for our UK and international students, the importance to learn English and score high in his IELTS, and also the full range of extracurricular activities and evening and weekend events that take place. And important, the staff and the senior pupils are friendly and welcoming, particularly in the boarding houses. Chris chose in year 10 the Silver Duke of Edinburgh Award, piano tuition, basketball, he became a librarian, he took part in the Mathematics Society, and he also went on as many cultural trips as he possibly could. We knew that by June of year 10, Chris was somebody who had a very, very good chance of securing a place at a top university. We knew that Oxford or Cambridge were the universities that we should be helping him to get to. So over the summer, we recommended him do some work in some local hospitals, find out the differences between cardiology and neurology. During the summer term, we considered whether or not he would cope with taking an A-level early, because again, a flexible curriculum is important, and we knew that he was coping so well with his GCSEs that having the opportunity to take an A-level early might just set him aside from everybody else. So at the start of year 11, he began his A-level chemistry course in addition to his 10 GCSEs. By the end of year 11, he'd completed his UK Olympiad, he'd also completed his Silver Duke of Edinburgh Award, he'd represented the school in basketball and tennis and become a coach, and he'd visited a number of open days. He also had completed his first year of his A-level in chemistry. In year 12, he continued his chemistry A-level, he attended year 13 lessons, and he was successful in achieving an A-star at the end of year 12 in chemistry. It also meant that he could do an extended project, which classifies as another A-level. So when he applied to Oxford, he had already got his chemistry A-level, he'd got 2 other A-levels that he was taking, and also an extended qualification. He naturally got offered a place at Oxford, and so that was a success story. But I wanted to give you that impression, just to give you the idea of every student. If it doesn't necessarily mean they want to go to Oxford or Cambridge, that's absolutely fine. If they want to do a subject and we can help them on their journey, we can make sure that we can satisfy their dreams. So we have short-term goals, which are every child should be taking care of themselves, thinking for themselves, feeling confident about their progress, making sure that they try as many aspects of school life as they can. We also have medium-term goals, so making sure they should, over the course of a term, have the opportunity to innovate, to use more than one subject area, to test their resilience barriers. And we have the long-term goals in terms of what they like to achieve at A-level, and then, of course, the lifetime beyond that with a career. The 21st century learning skills are very important to us, and making sure that students collaborate, they have real-world problem solving, they have the communication skills, the knowledge construction, they can regulate, self-regulate themselves, and also use ICT is very, very important. And one advantage that we have at Myddelton is that we have a school where they're able to communicate with teachers all across the world, given any circumstance. Obviously, with COVID and some of the problems that have arisen, other schools have now begun to use the technology to the level it can be. However, at Myddelton, we've always done that, and we look to go one step further. So all of our lessons delivered on OneNote. See across the top here, we have the lessons that are delivered a bit like a file of facts, and down the side are the actual individual lessons. This teacher has given real-time feedback to the lesson. So you can actually have this lesson with the markings from the teacher and also with the students, and then immediate feedback that is given by the student as well. So all of the work is able to be communicated via that way. We also have an outdoor learning program, which is very important for the mindfulness side of things, but also positioning students in nature. And from whatever age they start with us, they will always have this opportunity. So it's making sure that their mental health, that they're slowing down, and they're actually reflecting on all the different types of issues that may have come about, certainly in their day-to-day life. So we have a personal development, we have mental health well-being, and also enriching their classroom environment, which is something from our outdoor learning program. And I think the key thing is the flexibility that I mentioned at the start, being able to reflect on the types of aspects of the day, and also the A-level class size being small. We know all of our students well, and we're able to help them in their pathway to university and beyond. And that just gives some idea here of some of the recent years where students are taking a wide variety of subjects at the most prestigious universities, and that is their end goal. Tennis is an important subject, or sport, if somebody would like to take part in that. We have a tennis academy, but there's also a number of other activities, whether that's football, whether that's a chemistry Olympiad, whether that's dance, whether it's outdoor. We have someone who wrote 4 books. He joined us in year 10, and he's currently on his 5th book now, and he's in year 13. So again, if that is your dream, then we can try our best and offer an individual education in order to enhance that. And in the last 2 years, we've been successful in achieving a number of different awards. And the most important one for me is the international involvement one, which is down here, because that is how we've engaged with up to 20 nationalities and made sure that we connect with those lessons each day through a number of subjects, particularly English, maths and science subjects, where we can reflect and engage with them. But there are a number of other, we have boarding award there for the way that we interact and develop our activities. And this year we were finalists for the Independent School of the Association Co-Educational School of the Year for the different types of curriculum that we offer. So that's just the importance of today, to mention to you the pathway that students should consider taking from the start, and when they join, obviously when they're as small as Phoebe in the senior school. Thank you for your time. If there's any questions, I'd be very happy to answer them.